Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, good morning, everyone, and thank you for coming back to our channel. And here's another episode of Sadin P, Dear Sadin P. And I just want to start actually saying that I missed you guys. I wasn't part of the videos, the previous videos, and I really did miss you. And the thing is that I'm super excited to share this news with you. I'm finishing my documentary that I started in October 2019, and it's gonna take a few more months, but I'm very close to the finish line, and I can't wait to share it with all of you. And it's gonna be like maybe the end of the year when it's totally finished with all the professional adjustments and stuff. Yeah, so that's my announcement. So I was super busy with that, super busy with a lot of stuff. As soon as we came back from Canada, we had so many things to get done, and so I was just after that, and yeah, so I'm glad I'm finally back. Let's do it.
Okay, so we have a letter. Thank you for sending us your letter. And yeah, let's get into it. Hello. Oh, she said hello, Sadie and P. It's dear Sadie and P, but we'll take it. Firstly, I want to thank you for your channel. I've watched you two for years. I'm a subscriber and I always give your videos a thumbs up. Thank you. I'm in my early 60s. I've been an out lesbian for over 40 years. I've always taken care of my body and face, so I'm told I look better than most women my age. In my younger years, I did some modeling. My longest relationship was 13 years.
Oh.
I have an issue that I'm really addressing to P, but I'd like Sadie's opinion too. I find that though I have grown older, my desire for younger women has not grown with me. It's like I was just living my life and all of a sudden now I'm an older woman. Since I was dating in my 20s to 40s, women who are also in the same age range, I can't seem to shake the attraction I've always had for that age range. When in my 50s, I did date some women in their 30s, my favorite age range for women. These relationships didn't last, but we sure had a great time. They claimed to be attracted to older women, and it sure seemed like they were telling the truth. But now that I'm in my 60s, I'm still attracted to these younger women, but I feel like I shouldn't go after them. I'm afraid of rejection, and I don't want to be seen as a pervert or to feel like one. Because I feel this way, I've stopped dating completely. Women my age have asked me out, but I'm simply not attracted to them. I certainly know that it's what's inside that counts, but if I feel no attraction, then it's just a friendship for both of us. I can't bring myself to be sexual with someone if I'm not attracted to them. If I were with a younger woman who grew older because we stayed together, then my attraction for her would remain. I love my female friends who are my age. It's just the attraction thing I can't seem to get past. Other than that, I have no problem with women my age or older. P, can you relate to my issue since you're with a significantly younger woman? And Sadie, at your age, could you see yourself being attracted to a woman my age? I know that when you got involved with P, she was younger than my age now. And please do not reveal my name. If you read my email on your channel, thank you so much. Best wishes.
Okay, so that's a very interesting letter, and
What is this doing here? Okay, go.
and I can just speak from my experience. So I cannot say that I've always consistently been attracted to young women. I cannot say that. Also because I can count on one hand the numbers of attractions I had, so it doesn't make it scientific, okay? The number of attractions to women past a certain age, I mean, like past 40, I would say my 40s, yes. So before it doesn't count because I'm still in the range of being young, I guess. I wasn't really, I was attracted to people my age, but I wasn't super attracted, in general. Like, for me to be attracted, it takes a lot of, planets to be aligned and stuff like that. Okay, but anyway. But past my 40s, I was attracted basically to younger women, actually.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Really?
but only because there were more around, like new people that were coming around. Even my workplace were young. So, but then there was an instance where I was attracted to a person who was older than me. So what I can see like consistently happening in the way I'm attracted to young people is not really to the exterior I'm attracted to, it's really the energy. So, and if I can say that the only person I was attracted that was older than me, she had such a young energy, and that's what I was attracted to. So I guess, and you might ask, what is a young energy? What does it mean? Young blood, you know? No, don't say that. Don't put it in.
Yeah, I mean, am I a young energy? I was wondering.
Right. you have, okay. So when I say young energy, I don't mean like energy of people wanting to do stuff, being super energetic. No, for me it's not that low energy defines an old energy. Low energy defines somebody to be old, and high energy defines somebody who is young. No, it's a way of thinking. It's the attitude towards life. It's a perspective which is refreshing, a refreshing perspective towards life. I could never be with a very young person who is super conservative. Never. That would be such a turn down. Wouldn't be attracted to a person, even if it like a supermodel. But she is conservative in her views and very attached to. Strictly attached to a belief system and not being, and I wouldn't be attracted to such a person. So I don't know if that explains it. So I don't know if you look into this, am I attracted to, young energies because they have a refreshing point of view on life, or just because of the physical aspect? So you understand where you're at with that. Yeah. What do you think?
It's an interesting topic. Also because if you think about men's attraction towards women, like this is a pattern, obviously. Most men are attracted to younger women.
Yeah.
And that's super biologically driven as well, because, they're fertile and that makes them appear more beautiful. As soon as the fertility winds down, so does the attractiveness. Like, it's super scientific. So I'm not surprised that it also applies to lesbians in a way, because you mentioned sexual attraction, and sexual attraction is so tied into the human, like, fertility, aspect.
Right.
And, like, yeah, if you're super sexually active or, like, higher, what is it called? Like, higher...
Sex driven?
Yeah, like if you have a higher sex drive and maybe then you find the younger women more attractive, it makes sense, because maybe the older women, like the people in your age group, might not relate as much to that, and maybe they're not giving off that like magnetic sexual energy that you're looking for, and so it's not a match. I mean, okay, I can say that I'm attracted to younger women as well, like when I have crushes on people, although I also have crushes on people older than me, but I'm so young that they're still young, they're still below 60. I don't think I would see myself having a crush on somebody older than 60, if I'm being completely honest. And maybe that's me being superficial, and if I met a person that I was really attracted to energetically, my mind would change. I'm not close to that, but yeah, I can say at the same time physical attraction is important, and if there wasn't any of that, then yeah, it probably wouldn't have worked. Like, even in this age gap relationship, if there wasn't some of that physical attraction, I don't think it would have worked. We're judging it too much as being superficial, when it's just like, everyone's attracted to a specific...
You have a type.
Yeah, you have a type. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm attracted more to brunettes.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not judging that about my preferences. So why would I judge? But yeah, it's a difficult thing because, like you said, if you grow old with somebody, it's a different story than, you know, being in your 60s and looking out into the dating world. It's a difficult topic.
For me, it's really about.
Yeah.
It's not really about the exterior image. I know that for sure. It's really about the personality.
I think for me, it's more about the exterior as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's say hypothetically,
Mm-hmm.
I'm the one who's 60 and single,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm looking for somebody, and I find myself attracted to younger people. I don't think I would stop myself from dating them or trying to date them, because you never know. It might just be the right person for you, and they happen to be younger. If they say no, you just get rejected. It's fine. But if they say yes, and you are really attracted to this person, then you're gonna have like a fantastic experience. And
Right.
why not? You know, men do it all the time, and nobody gives a shit. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Leonardo DiCaprio is still doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, I would encourage you to do the same. Like if you are really attracted to somebody and you feel like the attraction is reciprocated, so I wouldn't feel bad about it. Absolutely not. There are so many young women who like, who are attracted to older people. So you are there to fulfill that demand. So
Exactly.
feel yourself like comfortable with that. So I would encourage that. Absolutely, not feeling like, oh, I'm older, it's not gonna work, etc. But I understand, of course, I understand your position of fear of being rejected or looking like a creep. Absolutely. But let it happen organic, because if you push it too much, then it might come out as a creep or something. But let it happen, because if it's supposed to happen and the other person is also kind of like dancing your same dance, then it's gonna happen organically. I always push the organic agenda, like, because it's the best. Like, you don't have to struggle. There's no struggle involved. Everything happens naturally. And you'll see that you realize when it's not the right person, because otherwise you're gonna really come out as a creep if you push if you push it too hard. So
yeah, everybody has a type, and you never know if you're like actually that person's type. Even with your energy, the maturity of that might be sexually attractive to somebody younger, and you never know. A lot of women like to date older men, for example, because of that. They find it attractive, that feeling of maturity. They know what they're doing. There's a little bit more dominance. So if you have that dominant, like more masculine energy play into that as well, it might make you a lot more attractive to your type, which is the younger women.
right.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Well, I can now I'm coming up with a story that happened to me, and I was like I would say 44, 45 years old, and I was at a party with friends. There was this young woman who, maybe she drank more than what she was supposed to. All the filters were gone, and she was expressing this attraction towards me. We were in a group, and she was really overtly, expressing this, and to the point that I was embarrassed because everybody was there, like, okay. And then my friend said, "Oh my gosh, she's eating you with her eyes. She's like, she's ready to jump on you." And I'm like, okay,
wow.
Well. And to be honest, I found her attractive, and it happened same kind of these things other times, but I didn't find them attractive. But this time, I found her very attractive, and we started talking. And she was in her 20s. Yeah, she was a very interesting person as well. So nothing happened. Right after, because I went home and I was with friends and so on. We left like we're gonna catch up, we're gonna talk more, whatever. And then I called, there were like 20 years our age gap. Okay, so and I didn't feel like okay, she was attracted to me, I'm attracted to her, we are all adults here. Like I didn't even think about too much about it, about the age gap. So I called, and she wasn't interested anymore. She said, "Oh no, thank you." Maybe after the alcohol effect, she realized she's old, and it's okay. I mean, it's okay. We left in a way that, and I just moved on from that. Who cares, But other times it happened that very young women, there was a time when I was also. When I was making the documentary, there was a party, and the two young girls came to me, like one on one side and one on the other. Like, I don't know how this happened. And they were like flirting and touching and stuff. And I'm like, okay, I removed myself from the situation also because I wasn't finding them attractive in a way that they were also kind of high on something, but also there was something off there that really didn't, did it for me. So, and, so there are so many different situations and scenarios, but I never, like when this happened, unless, people are very young. Like I had a problem with Sadie. Like I really had a problem with that, actually, because she was so young, and then it was confusing. It was for both of us, and we rejected that thought for a year. Okay, so you guys know the story, and because at that point I was like 40. How old was I? 47, and she was 19. Like, said no, this is not okay. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if that helps. Like my suggestion is to really figure it out, and if you are attracted to younger people, there must be a reason, like I was saying before, and that's up to you to understand why, but not judge it, and just as long as you are, comfortable with the thought of being attracted to younger women, and the younger women be attracted to you, then why not?
Yeah, and we're like a very small control group. If you were to ask maybe 100 women, 100 lesbians, God knows how many of them would be like, oh, I don't care about the looks that much, I care more about the energy or the personality. I mean, I think I'm a little bit superficial in that way, so I'm not a good control group. But like we said, like everybody has a type, and you might be that person's type and they're your type, and that's perfectly fine. It's almost like, saying, oh, this person is like really skinny, but they're attracted to like chubbier people, and no, but they should be with a skinny person because you know what, that's what, they should be attracted to, but they're not. And you know what I mean? Like everybody.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. That example.
And you never know because you might be attracted to thin people, but so you don't understand their perspective. There's nothing wrong with attraction. We don't control that. We don't control who we're attracted to, clearly. And it might surprise you, and the other person might surprise themselves as well, if it's meant to be, if there's like a connection there. There has to be a connection. It can't all be superficial anyway. Or maybe it can sometimes. Who knows?
Yeah.
If it's just a fling and you both want it.
Also, on this topic, I just want to say something because there were many comments towards Sadie saying that I am your sugar mama, basically. And I just want to say something. I just want to make it clear. We don't, I've never met a person like Sadie who says, no, I'm gonna pay these things myself, I have my funds, I don't want anything from you. Like, I don't pay for her, she doesn't pay for me, I pay for myself, she pays for herself. So
and we split the bills.
And we split the bill.
Somebody was saying, oh, maybe 50, she doesn't pay
50.
For the house. We split the bills, the
everything.
Electric, the water, everything down
even
the middle.
when we do some renovation in this house, it was half. So I just want to say this for clarity, and for clarity's sake. So
thank you.
Yeah.
She's not my sugar mama.
Yeah, I have nothing against sugar mamas. Nothing. It's just a deal that people make among each other, and they are as long as they are aware that they are not exploited. So then I'm fine with that. Like I don't care if people. Some people enjoy, paying everything for the other person, and the other person gives something back somehow. So
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that either. Money
Yeah.
is energy, and if you have
Exactly.
a lot to give, if I
Right.
was very rich, let's say, like maybe it wouldn't, like I'd be totally fine with helping
Yeah.
support another person.
yeah,
That's totally other topic for
Right.
another video, though.
but nothing against it.
But yeah. So that's it for this video. Thank you for coming back.
My pleasure.
So if you want to come back, you can come back anytime.
I enjoy your videos. I watch them. I really, really enjoy them, especially when you talk about loneliness. This is a very nice topic. I would like to add on that, maybe in a different video.
Yeah.
I really like that. Yeah.
Thanks. Okay, and we'll see you guys next time.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.